me. Was popping in really quick because there's been a lot going on recently in the fandom. It kind of exploded the other day with the news, which, if you haven't heard by now, you're probably living under a rock. The news, of course, that Andrew Lincoln is going to leave the show. I've seen a lot of the other Walking Dead reactors making videos about this. I know a lot of them have feelings about it. Some people even want to stop watching the show, and I don't blame anybody for their feelings. I mean, you can feel however you want to feel about it. So, you know, a lot of people have been wondering how I feel about it, if I'm going to stop watching the show, what all, you know. First of all, I'm not going to stop watching the show. And the only reason why is because Negan is not dead yet. And I've said that I will watch it until Negan dies. So, Negan is alive and well. The shrine is alive and well. Yeah, so until Negan dies, I will watch the show. They pretty much have me hook, line, and sinker while Negan's still there. In terms of how I feel about Andrew leaving, that's the only one we know about for sure right now. I know there's speculations about Lauren Cohan and Danai Gurira as well. All that I don't know really. I think that that's just speculation at the moment. Maybe not for Lauren. I think that may be true. I don't know. But when it comes to Danai, I think that's just speculation at this point. But when it comes to Andrew leaving, I mean, I'm really bummed about it. I know a lot of people think that I absolutely hate Rick Grimes, but I don't. I just kind of been frustrated because he's been trying to kill my man for the past couple of years. So, you know, so I just, you know, had feelings about that. But, you know, I've always been an avid fangirl of Rick Grimes, and I always will be. I love him dearly as a character. He's always been one of my favorites. Him, Carl, Michonne, and Negan are like my ultimates, and slowly but surely they are just going, and I don't really know what to do. I'm sad about Rick leaving in whatever way. I don't know how he's going to leave. I don't know if they're going to kill him. I don't know if they're going to do what Andrew always wanted and just kind of like go off into the sunset with Johnny Cash playing. I think that would be great, actually. But, you know, I don't know what they're going to do really with that, but I'm bummed about it. I really am. But when it comes to Andrew, because I do think that Andrew decided that it was time for him to go, and I mean, y'all, you have to remember that he's been playing Rick since the very beginning. It's coming up on 10 years soon. I mean, it's, you know, like, that's a long time to play a character, and to play a character like Rick, that's a lot, you know. So I don't blame him at all for wanting to leave. You know, it's his life, you know, and he should be able to do with it what he wants. You know, so I'm not upset that he wants to go. I'm upset that Rick is dying, but, you know, this is how it is. You know, so as bummed as I am, I understand him, and no ill will at all. I think he's great. He's a cutie pie, man, and I love him to death, always have. So, you know, I understand that he's ready to go, and this is just what it is. Now, in terms of what's going to happen with the show once Rick dies, from what I understand, from what's being put out there anyway, they've given Norman Reedus a pay raise to, I I guess, take over Rick's spot. I don't really know. And we all know how I feel about Daryl. So I'm not particularly happy about that. I feel like if anybody should become front and center when Rick dies, it should be that one. Which, you know, that's just me. A lot of people are going to be like, yeah, you're the Negan fangirl. Of course you feel that way. But I do think that Negan is a much stronger character. Not only physically, but in every other way. Daryl just kind of grunts and doesn't take a bath. So, I mean, if you don't even take a bath, how can you lead, you know, a whole community of people? You know, and you have to think about as well the future storylines and how exactly is that gonna work. It just doesn't kind of, in my head, it just doesn't look right. But you know, yeah, and again, Negan still being alive and that whole thing that happened between him and Daryl, you know, there's just a lot of things that are kind of, I'm wondering how this is all gonna work. But again, I managed to turn everything and make it about Negan. Like I'm supposed to be talking about Andrew Lincoln and I've made this whole thing about Negan. Anyway, I don't know. I just, I wanted to just let everybody know how I felt. I'm sad about it, but I understand that he's ready to go. So, it is what it is. I am not going to stop making my reaction videos. Like I said, till Negan dies, I'm here, but once he's gone, so am I. So, you know, after that, you know, then, you know, we need to worry about it, but, you know, while Negan's still alive, we're good. You know, I know this is really hard for a lot of people in the fandom, and I understand, but like I said, you know, it's okay to be upset, but we have to let people live their lives, man. So, yeah, I just wanted to pop in real quick. I promise I've got a couple of videos that I've already filmed. I just need to edit them. They're really long. Bear with me. My life is kind of just all over the place right now. So, yeah. I'll see you all really soon.